Hi, this is Ed Sequeira. Thanks for taking the time to watch this short video. What I'm going to talk to you about today is how to make a small business grow. You know what? Myself, and I'm talking from experience, about 15 years ago I opened up a small chain of retail stores for children's apparel with a partner of mine. We had 10 stores. And being in the apparel business prior to that, from the previous 10 years to that, we thought we knew what was required to have a successful retail chain of stores. Well, we learned a couple of mistakes that we made along the way that caused us not to succeed, but caused us to fail. And I'd like to pass some of this advice on to you from seeing what my failure was and hopefully helping you going forward succeed if you do have a small business or venture that you want to grow. Now, the first thing is location. Like any brick and mortar business, if it's in retail, location is everything, as is overhead. So you can have the best offices or the best stores, but to go with that, you'll also be paying the highest rent, CAM charges, and everything else that is associated with it. So what does that mean? That means that every month when you have to make sales, your break-even point is higher. Assuming your margin is good, let's say you have to make $10,000 a month in sales to pay the rent, or $15,000 a month in sales to pay your rent. Now, because your rent and the location that you're in is higher, you have to hope the volume that you're getting in sales will cover that rent. But that is a fixed cost that you can't get away from. So be sure wherever your business is, location, the overhead is commensurate with what you're getting in revenue. Secondly is marketing. Now, myself, of the 10 stores that I had, they were all in A malls. Now, A malls, you pay the premium in rent. But I thought, being in an A mall, I'm drawing in the customers, because where do you go shop? You go to the A malls. Those big malls that provide everything for you, and the malls themselves advertise on the radio. Well, it's true, the malls had the traffic, but a lot of the people coming to the malls were destination shoppers. They were going directly to certain stores they wanted to see. They were going to the anchor stores, like a Target, like a JCPenney. They weren't coming to the smaller store like mine. So that was where I miscalculated. So what should you do? Number one, look at not being an email. Look at a smaller location off the beaten track slightly. But you can drive traffic there many ways, through service, through the other aspect, which I'm going to talk about, is a marketing campaign. Now, because I was in a big mall, I thought that the malls would bring in the traffic. But let's say I'm off the beaten track, like I'm suggesting, and you have to do it yourself. Well, there's so many ways to build a client base. Number one, community events through schools. In my aspect, in my case, schools. Children's clothing is perfect. I can go sponsor programs or contests where kids participate and parents get to know my stores. Number two, community centers or gyms or clubs where people go work out and have children. I could sponsor that. Sporting associations, soccer, hockey, football, whatever, participate, give donations, raffles, whatever, so people get to know you. So much you can do through the grassroots. And last but not least, in today's market, internet. Oh my goodness, there's so much available to social networking, email blasts, so many ways you can pinpoint who your focal group is and present and start to do advertising campaigns that are very inexpensive that can bring this crowd to your store or location or your business. And that's why I come to what I'm talking about, Empower Network. I'm with Empower, and as such, I've been given 8 steps to show how to market product, how to get people, how to get leads. It shows me step by step how to build a business. And I can use this for any facet of any business I wish to work in. It'll show me definitely how to get leads, how to convert those leads to sales, as well how to make sure my product or my concept or my service is out there for people to see through many ways. Anyways, I think those 3 things are very important. Number 1, location. Number 2, marketing campaign. And number 3, having a system in place that can accentuate those 2. I hope you found this helpful, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen. Thank you.